It's 6:47 on a Sunday. You know this because you've been checking the clock since lunch? 2 o'clock? Your stomach's doing that familiar clench. Your chest feels tight. Now it's 6:50 p.m. You haven't moved. You're scrolling your phone but not really seeing anything. You've just Googled symptoms of dread. Like that's gonna help? Somewhere a family is laughing over dinner and you can hear the sound of vacuuming. You're mentally drafting Monday morning emails you haven't even received yet. That's not anxiety. That's your soul trying to tunnel out of your ribcage before Monday finds it. Welcome to the Sunday Scaries, but not the Instagrammable kind. I'm Lobubu and I am the Advocat. And today we're talking about the slow motion horror film that is Sunday Evening in Lawyer Hell. The bad news, it's terminal. The good news, you're not the only one dying. And if you've got your own Sunday dread story, the kind that starts on Saturday morning, send it to me through the anonymous link in the show notes. Your misery could be my next episode.
Segment 1, The Countdown to Doom.
You think dread starts at 6 p.m? No, for some of you the rot starts earlier. Friday night, too exhausted to enjoy it. Saturday morning, recovering from the week. Saturday afternoon, the shadow of Monday starts to creep in. By Sunday at 2 p.m, the countdown has begun. It's 3:14. You're reorganizing files just to feel in control. It's 4:27. You're staring at the wall, thinking about that affidavit. 5:53. You're just checking your emails. It's 6:47. You're not living. You're rehearsing Monday's disasters. One lawyer told me, I start getting anxious at 2 p.m. on Sunday, and by 6 p.m., I'm refreshing my inbox every 10 minutes, and by 9 p.m., I can't focus on anything else. I just lie in bed, dreading Monday morning. That's not a weekend. That's a wake.
Segment 2, Sleep is for the safe.
I can't sleep on Sunday nights. I lie awake planning how to handle whatever fresh hell is waiting for me. I've tried melatonin, meditation, everything. Nothing works. Your body refuses to cooperate with the transition back to torture. Smart body. When else has sleep been this elusive? Times of trauma, times of fear. Your insomnia isn't a sleeping problem, it's a safety problem. Your nervous system won't let you drift off when it knows you're reporting to the battlefield in a few hours. And lawyers have a special version of this. It's not just the case, it's the characters. The partner who likes to surprise you with Monday morning file reviews. The client who sends a 14-page WhatsApp at 11:59 p.m. The court hearing you've prepped for, but still expect to go badly. So you lie there, staring at the ceiling, negotiating with Monday like it's a hostage taker. Spoiler, Monday never agrees to your terms.
Segment 3, The Escape Fantasy Channel.
I spend every Sunday afternoon Googling other careers, other cities, other lives. I have 17 different exit strategies saved in my phone, but Monday morning, I always go back. Sunday afternoon is prime time for the Escape Fantasy Channel, where every other job looks better than yours and every other city feels like salvation. But here's what's really happening. Your brain is trying to solve an impossible equation. How do I escape without burning my CV to ash? How do I leave without disappointing everyone? Where do I start over without confirming every fear my imposter syndrome has ever whispered? 17 exit strategies? Amateur, I have 47. But until you take one from the Google tab to actual plan, you're just tuning in to the fantasy instead of changing the channel.
Segment 4, The Body Rebellion.
Let's talk about what Sunday night dread actually does to your body. Your nervous system doesn't understand work-life balance. It understands threat and safety. If Sunday night feels like the countdown to a courtroom execution, your body is gearing up for war. Elevated heart rate, shallow breathing, digestive shutdown, muscles clenched so tight you could snap a pen with your shoulder blades. And here's the part that'll bake your noodle. This isn't just anxiety. This is your early warning system doing its job. You're not imagining danger, you're predicting it correctly. Here's the story. Sunday nights, I get full panic attacks, racing heart, can't breathe, feel like I'm dying. My doctor gave me pills. They didn't work because the problem isn't in my head, it's my job. Your body knows the truth before you do. You don't get panic attacks about brunch or Netflix or sleeping in. You get them about the exact same thing your system is telling you is unsafe. And in this case, the thing wears a suit.
Segment 5, The Weekend Hostage Situation.
Here's what really pisses me off about Sunday dread. It steals your weekend and convinces you it's your fault. You don't get 48 hours off. You get semi-freedom tops. The rest is recovery, anticipation, or straight up grief for the life you'd be living if Monday didn't exist. One lawyer told me, I can't enjoy anything on weekends anymore because I know it's ending. Even good things feel tainted by the knowledge that Monday is coming. That's not balance, that's Stockholm Syndrome in a business casual outfit.
Segment 6, The Lawyer's Inventory.
So what do you do with all this dread? You turn it into evidence. Yes, I know, said this in the last episode, saying it again now. Make a short list of what's actually bothering you. Is it the job? And when you say, oh, it's the job, do you actually mean it's the environment? And if you say, oh, it's the environment, do you actually mean certain people? Or maybe do you mean one cursed file? When you've got that list written out, mark what's actually within your control and what's not. If you've ever thought, I'd be happier if I was fired, that's not drama, actually, that's a diagnostic result. Most likely, you don't need a better Sunday routine. You need a new job. So start with your highlights reel. What are your wins? What is your value? What are your ideas? What are things you could pitch to create a better role for yourself or take to market somewhere else? You can't get out of a toxic cycle if you can't articulate your worth. Then, next up, get your finances in order because that's your runway. Figure out your decompression rituals, whether it's a sound bath or Reiki, or some people meditation does work, or clear a couple of chores, go for a walk. And also finally ask, can you work from home on Mondays? Can you front load something that you actually enjoy into Monday or Tuesday so that they're not pure poison? Even if you can have like just a lunch outside, that would count. Or you could start a small personal project that brings you joy. Meow. This is how you stop the rot from spreading.
Segment 7, The Monday Morning Mask.
You know what's truly award-worthy? The Monday morning mask. Sunday night, you're shaking, crying, Googling resignation templates. Monday morning? Good morning. How was your weekend? Oh, ready to tackle the week? You're all doing Oscar-worthy performances for an audience that doesn't even notice. And I see you. Behind the mask, I see the dread. Honestly, the acting is better than half the briefs I've read.
Segment 8, Litterbox Wisdom.
This week's wisdom. Can you cancel one Monday meeting? Consider it an act of self-preservation or sabotage. At this point, they're the same thing. The rot won't stop overnight, but you can carve out one unspoiled patch. Start there.
Closing.
Meow.
If it's 8:47 p.m. and you're doom scrolling in your pajamas, congratulations, you've already lived this episode. Your dread isn't weakness, it's data. It's your body waving a giant red flag and saying, "Get me out before I stop caring entirely." You won't be able to reclaim the whole weekend overnight, but you could reclaim 15 minutes. This is Labubu reminding you that Sunday should be a day of rest, not a day of mourning for your Monday self. Sometimes rest looks like just lying on the couch. That's okay. If this episode felt uncomfortably accurate, follow the show, share it with your favorite burnt out colleague, and send me your own story. You never know. Your Sunday dread might be the reality check that someone else needs. Meow.